working. Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. Alright, well then, we continue up over here. What I wanted to do in the meanwhile, as I was figuring out things in between episodes, is that what I think I should be doing is like I should swap out these volunteers that I have, and the reason for that is because these ones are already have already reached their maximum like experience of veterans, and if I swap them out and grab some new ones and send some new ones, then I'll have like some new veterans fighting around, some new like recruits fighting there, and I'll get to train them as well, you know, and have some more veterans back at home, basically. So that's the basic idea. Now this will mean that the forces fighting in Republican Spain will be weaker because they will be regulars and not veterans, but I think it's like for the best to train as many units as possible. So I'll just detach like 2 units over here, order them to like form a new army, and then afterwards, like over here, they'll form up a new army in the Romanian theater. I'll go ahead and I still haven't figured out how the hell do I like recall the volunteers. Like I want to send these guys, but for that I would need to like recall these guys that I already have. Improve relations, then start land lease. Activate the entire plan. Activate the execution of the entire plan. Well, the plan is sort of already in the execution. Yeah, this is like a little bit of a problem. Click to select units in this theater. Settings. This is like the reinforcement priority. Or I could disband the theater. And yeah, that's just like deletes the battle plans. And leaves these units like unorganized basically. And how the hell do I like just like get them back? Strategy the deployment is off, change division template, disband them, whole divisions. Like I just don't fucking know. Like can I just like no, I cannot do it like this. So annoying. Whatever, I'll just like remake the front line. There must be something that I'm just like completely missing around here on how to recall volunteers. It just doesn't make any sense. Like I am sending them, send more. Over here there should be like an option to like recall volunteers, but there isn't. I don't know why they like. The thing is that this game is like way more like easily accessible with its controls compared to like previous ones, but there's like some little itty bitty little things here and there that just like don't make sense like immediately, like recalling volunteers, for example. So yeah, what if I just right click to assign selected divisions? So what if I assign these? Cannot assign volunteer army to non-volunteers theater. Non-volunteer armies to volunteer theaters. Okay, so it just cannot like neither swap them around. I just cannot do anything. So yeah, these volunteers are stuck over here despite my attempts to bring them back. It's so stupid. It's like, I just don't get it. I know that they are recalled when a war breaks out, but it wouldn't make sense to like just start a war just to like get my volunteers back home. That would be absolutely stupid. Impressively enough, we are still holding out over here. All the Japanese assaults have been like pushed back, and now they have an army over here that is like out of supply and can be easily destroyed. We finished support weapons, excellent. Not sure if I should go and attack there. Could be valuable. Alright, we could do mechanized, although that's like way ahead of its time. Paratroopers would be interesting. An interesting thing to do. Recon company, military police, what's this? Signal company. Requires radio and motorized. Yeah, we do have them. Field hospital, logistics. I'm not sure. Something that's a little bit cheaper to do, maybe. 89 days. Wow, it's like ahead of its time and it's just taking 89 days. That's impressive. Maybe another air doctrine. No, that's too much. Let's get the second computing machine. Why the hell not? More research time will help out late sooner or later. Alright, so we have managed to overrun these forces over here. So I'm going to send these guys around. Oh god damn it, it's so stupid. I want to send them around and attack the Japanese forces that are like out of supply and encircled over here. Over right in there. There you go. Help out with the PAL. Which, yeah, we're kind of losing right now. God damn, that was a little bit hopeful. I was hoping to like beat them considering that they are completely out of supply and they're just like dying off over here basically. We should win, all we need like is a little bit more forces, I think. Right, we got aviation effort number 2. Let's bring these guys up over there. So that means that we can get the rocket effort. Yeah, this is what we're going to go for. Alright, you know what? Stop this battle, it's stupid. Just regroup over here and redo the front line on this one. There you go. We don't want to lose like King Dao like right now when we have like fought so heroically to keep it up. Oh, so they do have like more troops over here. Did they land more? I thought there were fewer over there. Doesn't matter. Like they just the longer they stay there, the more units they'll lose. Okay, come on, just like okay, delete these orders. So fucking annoying. I want them to just stay over here, like at this front line, and not keep going back and forth through here. Like, how do I drag mouse, right click to edit them? How do I delete a front line that we already have? Garrison area, division assignment mode, edit mode. Delete orders, right click this button, delete all orders. There you go, delete all orders. Now go back here and pull them out, basically. Alright, what we're doing over here, they have managed to encircle an important Japanese forces over here and they are pushed them back from Beijing. And over here, the Japanese might get encircled over here. We have managed to recover this province over here. I cannot see the city name because of the units. This is also stupid, like whoever designed this, I understand, like, you know, the units must be visible, but you must also be able to see the city name, Nanjing, even if you zoom in a little bit closer. There you go, whatever. I cannot ask for military access, that's unfortunate. How's the coup doing over here? How's the party popularity? 41%, alright, so the coup should be pretty strong. How are we doing in the Republican Spain theater? Well, as long as they're still holding out, I'm more than happy. Let's see, another political advisor, maybe not, material designer. Motorized, how about these medium aircraft, naval aircraft, heavy aircraft, ship designer, chief of navy, chief of the army, that could be good. Or some high command militaries, commandos, wow, cool. Strategic bombers. Alright, so you can hire, I mean we have 3 oppositions and we have 4 guys in total to hire, so only one of them is going to be left out. Let's grab the infantry expert for now, because that will be something that we'll need before anything else. I think you'll just go and, like, how do I merge them with, like, the rest of the armies? Uh, 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 I'm so confused. I want these guys to be like... I'll just like push them back and merge them back together. Whatever. Alright, they'll go join this unit, and over here I think if I like disband this army, there you go, they are now back together. So yeah, because of my incapacity of finding the recall volunteers button, those volunteers that we've sent will be the only ones. Alright, we have completely managed to clean out the Japanese over here. They only have these forces left. Can we push in? Yes, we can. And we should. Japanese are also holding out like quite impressively over here. Despite like being surrounded and out of supply for like a considerable amount of time. But now they are like not only out of supply but outnumbered. They no longer have I'm not exactly sure if this means that they have air superiority or that we have on them. Oh, we have a decryption advantage. Increased damage and defense. Pretty good. Have finished strategic bombers, so we can get the second one. It's a little bit expensive though. Land doctrines, better artillery, the M1 tank. Now let's grab the tank. We will need some better tanks. If I am, yeah, like the heavy tanks will be required. How about we build some? Let's start the production for those. How we're doing logistic-wise, we are a little bit low on infantry equipment, but artillery and support equipment is doing fine, so we can like reduce the amount of factories assigned for those and have factories assigned for the heavy tank. And unfortunately those require a lot of steel and chromium, which we do not have. No template. You're producing equipment that you have no division template for. Yeah, we will need to train like a division of like tanks, or just upgrade the tanks. Reinforcements. And I'm not exactly sure what these things are doing over here. Add unit or not. No location selected. Cancel this production line. Locate it like over here maybe. What if we edit it? Light tank. Still light tank. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It's a little bit more weird on how you recruit and deploy divisions. It's not as easy as in other games. Alright, steel and chromium, we do need those. How about the United States? We don't really have that many convoys. German Reich claims on Memel, and they have Get It. Another batch of maps made obsolete. Good ones. I think we should build more convoys, actually. But we just don't have the dockyards available because they are both working on the cruiser. And if I forgot to select a new national focus, we'll go for infrastructure number 2. How about we stop the production of the light tank for now as we're building the heavy one. Right, but we have missing equipment production. You have a logistics request that require equipment that is not being produced. So is it at logistics? Support equipment, light tank. I mean, sure they do because we have light tanks available, but... Alright then, well, we will restart the production of light tanks then. Let me check out. I'm sorry if I'm like really slow. I'm just trying to figure out things on the go and it's not really working out. Alright, now we are producing them. How we're doing? We still need like a lot more chromium. Where is mostly chromium? I think over here. We trade for up to 56 units. Right, now we have it. I have no template, so how do you fix that with like Um, the node template one. Equipment produced without a template. Total need field. Hmm. Hmm. Now the each line will train before being removed. Add another unit to produce in parallel. Training equipment. If I edit it, it's like not over here. I'll just need to like freaking check this out on like the wiki or something. I just absolutely have no idea how to deal with that, you know. Alright, so we have pushed them out over here. Let us send our forces on a new front line. Like, let us go ahead and delete all orders and have them go on a front line around here. Push them back. Alright, so China has managed to more than successfully withstand the assault of the Japanese forces. We have a new research available. We have finished dispersed factories. Let's get construction number 2. I think that would be pretty good. Computing machine is going relatively fast. Medium tank as well. This is still going up. We are now in 1939, so the war is slowly approaching. What are the Germans doing? Unknown focus. God damn. Our decryption technology is so low that we do not even know what they are focusing on. We should get working on that technology. Like after computing machine, I think yeah, you can get like decryption. And then you need improved computing machine and decryption and furthermore. But hey, we have like decreased research time on the rockets. It's 3 years ahead of its time and it will still only take us like a year and a half. Like a little bit more than a year and a half, 500 days. So that's quite something. For nuclear research, I think once we get like the focus on that, it should go like a lot faster, and that is like nuclear effort or secret weapons. Both of them help. Nuclear technology, and this helps with like electronics, nuclear technology, and rocket technology. And you can get all of them. They're not like mutually exclusive, so that's good enough. Political correctness. Oh, this would have increased our. Oh no, it would have reduced the effectiveness of foreign action on us. Indoctrination to increase our national unity. That could have been good. This could have been something, maybe. Not so much. Technology sharing. Alright, Germany reasserts eastern claims, demands Sudetenland. That has been done like a long time ago. How are we doing over here? Winning battles against the Japanese, apparently. Alright, the Japanese are attempting a new landing over here, but they have been pushed back. And I don't think that landing is their best option right now because they are being pushed into Manchuria. So that is quite something. Alright, time-wise, we still have a little bit of time left. Equipment design is being used for reinforcement. Equipment from this line is currently being stockpiled. Indeed, it is being stockpiled. So how do I recruit new units of like tanks? I really just don't know. It's not over here. I'll need to check this out. It's so embarrassing, but yeah, it's it's one of those few things that I haven't really understood, and even in like Hearts of Iron 3, it took me a long while to figure out. But like in Hearts of Iron 3, you'd produce units, it would appear here that they are ready, and then you just like right-click them to deploy. Over here, there's like things with like production lines and assignment to units and something. I don't know, it's a bit weird. The fate of Czechoslovakia. Oh, so much for peace. Crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly restore order to the regions in the wake of the collapsing Czechoslovakian government. And also Zog submits to Italy over here in Albania. Wow, so much for peace indeed. Everything is going to the shitter. Alright, so I finished some of these productions. We have some free factories, free military factories. Very good. And just go ahead and produce not more light tanks, actually, more heavy tanks. And there you go. Right, what else? Free civilian factories. Well, how about you build an anti-aircraft defense system over here? And should we build like more infrastructure maybe? Maybe. It doesn't seem to be too bad. We have finished this, so let's get extra research slot. That's gonna be very useful. And we once again don't have sufficient resources because we have increased our production of like heavy tanks, and those like cost like so much chromium. And the production will continue, but at reduced speed. What we can do is like improve the increase like the amount that we trade from like the Soviet Union. There you go. Or import from the Soviet Union. Well, if Republican Spain isn't doing that great, at least I'm very proud that we have managed to push back the Japanese offensive quite a lot, actually. Like, it's absolutely amazing the feat that we have been managed to do over there. And yeah, unfortunately, war is slowly coming up. There's not much else that we can do about it. Hungary has also expanded. And they are just waiting on our borders to strike any second. Look at these guys. Sebastian Esparto, look at all this trickster, ranger, hill fighter, so many medals. Mountaineer, and look at this guy, even more. Engineer, Mountaineer, Hill Fighter, Trickster, Ranger, but we still win. Look at that, we are actually pushing over here in Republican Spain. We are close. We might be able to take Zaragoza, which would be like the best we have achieved ever since we like landed, I think. World tension is rising quite considerably. Albanian occupation. Fate of Czechoslovakia. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. But at the same time, we might be able to grab, just barely snatch these guys. Ah, goddammit, the communist support has went down. That's unfortunate. How so? Oh, it's because they are getting like political effort, I think. That will increase his political power. I don't like that. The coup might fail. Relation is improving. Italy has a non-aggression pact with Bulgaria. And this one is still slowly increasing. Still producing over here, which are currently being stockpiled. It's currently being stockpiled. Because all the units have been reinforced basically. Light tank, heavy tank. It's okay, we have a stockpile of 14 heavy tanks. I mean, it's good enough for our country, I guess. Over here, we have almost managed to repel the German invasion in this southern part of China. What is this province called, I wonder? Fujian. It's kind of like the internal me has, the internal Romanian me has like laughed a little bit because of that play of words. Alright, well, I think we will just be able to wrap up this episode. We won't be able to see the Bulgarian coup in this episode because it will still be 1 month away. But yeah, war is slowly but steadily coming up. We will wait until we get like computing machine just to get like the next technology up and running, I think. Research time. Yeah, these things help a lot. Industrial research time, armor research time, land doctrine, and the fact that, you know, I'm playing on recruit difficulty, decryption analysis, and yeah, we will just end this episode over here. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like and a favorite as always, helps a lot, and I'll see you next time with whatever I am going to make. Bye bye!